Good evening once again. You are most welcome to our special session this evening as we reflect on a business opportunity that you can do in your spare time to generate and make some additional income. My name is Jesse Ainebyoona. Professionally, I trained as a mechanical engineer. Currently, I am an entrepreneur in partnership with Neolife International. I'm also a speaker and a trainer. I equip individuals and organizations to develop life skills that are going to help them to become a better version of themselves. On a personal note, I'm married. My wife is called Diana, and together we are blessed with 2 daughters. One is called Ruby, who is 5, making 6 tomorrow, and the other is Moriah, who is 3 at the moment. We are excited about this particular opportunity, and it's my joy and delight this evening to share with you a business that I started some years ago when I was still a student. I was invited like a guest that is on the call. I looked at the business and I told myself, Jesse, you have nothing to lose if you give it a try. In any case, you will never know if it works until you try it. You know, there are things in life that you want to do or you want to try, but many times you're not even willing to give yourself a chance. And yet, you will never know if you would have done those things if you had tried them. Another thing I saw that really gave me the motivation to proceed was when I read something that for most people, when they come to the end of their lives, most of the things they regret are not the things they did. Most of the regrets they have are the things they never did. So I said, I have nothing to lose. Let me give it a try. And that is how my journey began. I will be sharing with you more about what has happened to me as a result of that choice that I made, the decision that I made some years ago, and how it has completely changed and transformed my life. What is this business all about? It is a business that begins with a dream. And the question that we ask is, what are your dreams? Could it be that you want to make some additional income? Sorry, I seem to struggle sometimes with moving slides when they freeze, but we shall make it through. So just allow me to share this again. It could be that you want to make some additional income. Making some additional income could mean that, yes, you have a source of income, but maybe you feel that your expenses seem to be outweighing your income. So you want to make some additional income. In any case, we know that it is good to have multiple streams of income. In fact, the Bible tells us that we should have 7 or 8 income streams. So if you have a job, good for you. That's one. If you have a business, maybe that's one. Can you generate some other sources of income? Because imagine a pandemic like COVID happened again. One of the things that we all learned from COVID was you cannot depend on one source of income. We all need to have at least more than one source of income, extra income. For others, it could be that you want to be your own boss. You want to be your own boss, you want to be in charge of your time. You want to have the freedom, you want to own your life, if I may put it that way. Being your own boss is a good thing. You have freedom of time and freedom of. Then the other thing is good health and well-being. Good health. You want to have good health and have great and be well. Because at the end of the day, what use is it for you to be your own boss and have more money, yet you are not feeling well? The only way you can enjoy your life is if you are feeling well and you are healthy. But even more important, you want to have more time with your family. You want to have more quality time with your family. Someone is making some signatures on my screen. I kindly request that you don't do anything across your screen because it might affect the outcome on my end. So kindly just keep away from your screen so that we don't affect the presentation. Okay, so you might want to have more time with your family. So more time with your family would mean that you want to be there for your wife or your husband. You want to be there for your children. You want your children to grow with that touch with you because you want to have more time with your family. Yesterday, I was having a conversation with someone who has been involved with family life, okay? And he made an interesting statistic. He said 45% of the fathers have children, or that, okay, they have a child, 45% of the fathers have a child, they live with them, and they provide for those children. but they don't connect with them. So relationally, they don't connect. So yes, you have the children, you pay everything, you provide school fees, you provide their material needs, but you don't have a sense of connection. And then he said, studies have shown that a child who is an orphan is no different from this child who has a father, provides everything, but has no connection. Now that was quite revealing, because literally, if you are here, you are a father like me, you are doing everything for your children, you want to provide school fees, you want to provide all their needs, but because you don't have that sense of connection, studies have shown that that child who has everything provided but no connection with their father is no different from the one who has no father. I used to have a teacher who would say, let's have a moment of silence to appreciate that concept. Okay, so I hope that plants a seed in your mind to help you to understand that family time is actually something that we shouldn't take lightly. It's something important. Okay, maybe you want to achieve your dream. Maybe you want to drive your own car, live in your own house. Maybe you want to travel. Yes, that was one of the biggest dreams that I had, because I still remember escorting a friend to the airport. We reached the airport. I saw him get on the plane. And I said, one day I want to get on that plane. Then there was this voice that said, but now you just say, where will you go? To do what? To see who? You know, when you're born in a country where you have no relatives abroad, you have no idea. You don't even have the slightest idea of how you can travel. That was me. But since then, the rest is history. Out of this opportunity, I've had an opportunity to see the world and travel the world. It is possible because dreams come true. And the other thing that you may want to do is you want to help others. Helping others means it's not about you. Maybe you're in a good place. Maybe you are your own boss, you're making some good money, you're traveling, you have time with your family, but maybe you want to help someone else to have that kind of lifestyle. My apologies. Sorry about that. I think I had a disconnection on my end, but we shall carry on with this anyway. So just give me some time and I share my screen again. Okay. If you have dreams of that kind or even more, welcome, because this is a vehicle. The opportunity that we are talking about is like a vehicle. A vehicle is something that takes you from where you are, where you want to be. You may have a dream to say, I want to achieve any of these things or even more. The challenge, however, is that most people have dreams, but they don't know how to get from place A to place B. It is the way we use Uber or any vehicle that you know. If you have a dream to go from your place, like right now where you are today, right now I'm in Kampala, the capital city of Uganda. If I'm in Kampala and I want to go to my hometown in Kabale, my hometown Kabale becomes the destination. I need a vehicle to get me from where I am, where I am going. In the same way, this evening we present to you a vehicle of choice that has worked for many people, and I believe it can work for you. The vehicle that we are talking about today is the vehicle of Neolife. And what is Neolife? In case you're new on the call, Neolife is a company that started over 60 years ago. In fact, to be precise, it's a company that started in the year 1958. Now, that is something for us to ponder about, because there are many companies that they call fly by night. So what that means that they come in the evening right now, by morning they are out. Okay, so they have done all sorts of havoc, terrible and horrible things. They have taken away with people's money. They have done all sorts of things. And Neolife has survived all that, over 60 years of experience. We are operating in more than 50 countries. And what that means for you and I is that we can build business in any of those countries. We are on a mission. Our mission is to make the world a healthier and a happier place. Why we do what we do. That is our why. We are here today, and we have invited you because we cannot achieve this mission on our own. We need some helping hands. We need some partners. We need some people to collaborate with us. That's why someone has extended an invitation, and we thank you for accepting the invitation, because you could have done something better on a Sunday evening like now. But we are here on a mission to make the world healthier and happier. We have stood the test of time because of our solid values. In fact, they say that if you stand for nothing, you will fall for anything. We have some solid values. Among them, we believe in absolute integrity, that whatever we promise is what we deliver. Secondly, we believe that people are number one. Then we have products that work, and I'll be talking shortly about the products. We provide an equal opportunity for everybody, regardless of where you come from, regardless of where you went to school, regardless of how many degrees you have, regardless of your tribe, your color, your race, your religion, doesn't matter. This is an equal opportunity for everybody. Last but not least, we believe in long-range vision. We believe that it's not about where you are today, it's about where you are going. So look long-term, see far, look ahead, because that's where the future lies. There is no future in the past, so we look ahead. We do have a business support system, and our support system is one where we believe that you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. What does that mean? It means that when you're in business, in this particular business, you are here to achieve your dreams. You are working for yourself. You're not working for the company of your life. You're not working for the person who invited you. You are here for yourself. This is your business, but you're not in this business alone. We are there by your side. That's why we say you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. The company will give you the support in terms of literature and sales aids, support in terms of the IT. We have a website, a replicating website, which you will get when you partner with us. The company will give you support in terms of doing the research and development of the product so that you have everything well done, just ready to take to the end user. All that is the way in which we support you. But even in addition to that, we support you through mentorship and training so that you know how to operate your business. Through the person who invited you, we will grant you the support system that you need at no extra cost once you have got started in the business. The reason we're in business, and every business, I believe, is a solution to a problem. For us in Neolife, the problem that we have identified and we are solving is a healthcare problem. According to nutritional organizations, health organizations all over the world, they have come up with something they call the wellness pyramid, which we have embraced as the Neolife wellness pyramid. That pyramid simply says that at the base, we should be doing physical activity and weight management. And that is a good thing to do. Just a few hours ago, about 2 hours ago, I went and I did a swim for about 1.5 hours. That is physical activity, okay? Then in large amounts, we should be doing whole grains. Whole grains are foods like rice, wheat, and soya. But they are whole grains when they are not polished. Think about this. When many people go to buy rice or potato, what do they buy? Do they buy the one which is super or polished, or they buy the one which is, refined, the one which we say is for prisoners? Can you imagine? So we think we are punishing people by giving them the things that our bodies need. That's the challenge that we have today. Many people do not take, we are supposed to be taking the fruits and the vegetables in large amounts, because fruits and vegetables are nutrients that protect our bodies. Then in small amounts, we need the proteins, and in the least amounts, we need the fats and the sugar. Fortunately, for most of us, we do the opposite. So you find that we take a lot of fats and sugar. Those cakes, those donuts, that portion, that refined rice, that carbohydrate, all that is fats and sugar. And then in large amounts, we are taking a lot of protein. And yet we are supposed to take that in small amounts. Then in small amounts, we are taking fruits and vegetables and whole grains. So you can literally see that we have inverted the pyramid. Many people hardly have time or even interest in physical activity and weight management. No wonder many people are home. According to scientists again, we have those healthy cells. Now they say the body is made up of about 73 trillion cells. Your body is all a bunch of cells. Each of those cells is supposed to be healthy. So when the cell is healthy, it means nutrients can get in and waste matter can get out. Now, because we do not have whole grains, the cells are now unhealthy. Nutrients cannot get in, the waste cannot get out. Now, the implication of that is that sometimes you feel sick, you even go to the doctor, and the doctor checks your blood, he checks for malaria, he checks for everything, but he tells you you're okay, just go home and rest. It is simply because the cells are not healthy. Our solution is that we do have a product that is going to bring the whole grain back into your diet. That product is called TreeNN. TreeNN feeds your cells. It enhances your energy levels and it improves nutrient utilization. So that when you eat food, nutrients can enter the cell, it can be used to produce energy, and then the waste can get out. We have had amazing testimonies on TreeNN that people who used it were now feeling better. They could sleep well and wake up with energy. You know, TreeNN makes a difference in the way you feel. So in addition to TreeNN, we have a product called carotenoid complex. This is a supplement that is extracted from fruits and vegetables. One bottle, one tin of carotenoid complex is equivalent to 115 kilos of fruits and vegetables. If you take carotenoid complex, it boosts your immunity by 37% in just 50 days. We have a living example of somebody who tested HIV positive some years ago. And for him, when he was invited, he was thinking he's going to die because that's where he was at that time. He took those two products and started using them. And within less than 30 days, his immunity, his CD4 count had begun to increase. This day, this gentleman is well, alive, and healthy. He's HIV positive, but he is as healthy as you can imagine. In fact, he had been fearing to get a child because he didn't want a situation where he could get a child that was HIV positive. But because of using these products, in addition to the ARVs over a long period of time, doctors told him, no, it's okay, you can have a child because your virus level is now undetectable. As we speak today, that child was born 5 years ago. Amazing, amazing testimonies of what these products can do. In addition to those two, we have a product called Neolife Check. It is good for reducing body fat and also lowering the body mass index. So it helps with reducing weight. But away from that, it is a nutritional product which anyone can use. Whether they want to lose weight or not, you can use it and stay well and healthy. Last but not least, we have the omega-3. Very good product for the brain, the heart, and the joints. Those are some of the products. We call this the core nutrition program. The Provitality will contain the TreeNN, the carotenoid, the omega-3, and the multivitamin. If you take that with the Neolife Check, you are sorted. That is the core nutrition program that is going to keep you healthy and well in a good state so that you can enjoy a good life, good health, and vitality. In addition to the nutritional products, we also have something for the children. These are products that are good for children, like Vita Squares. It's a multivitamin. It is good for brain boosting, gives the child a good foundation, and it helps the child to feel okay, give them a good foundation for good health. Then we also have the VitaGuard, which is an immunity booster. Specifically for it, it boosts a child's immunity. So those two can work hand in hand, but if you can't take both, you can still start with one and then add on another later. So our children use these products, and I can tell you, we have seen the difference in our children's health because they rarely fall sick. Even when they do, it is for a short period of time and they are back on track. So I would recommend any parent on the call, take those supplements and use them for your children. Because before you tell them about other people, why not first try them on your own children so that becomes your story? In addition to the healthcare nutritionals, we have products that we call the home care. These are the cleaning products. They are powerful, they are economical, and they are earth-friendly. You look at the screen, there is Super 10. Super 10 is a multi-purpose heavy-duty cleaner. You can use Super 10 for cleaning your floor, your bathroom, your tiles. You can use it in the kitchen, cleaning the oven, the fridge, the microwave, the windows, the car engine, the carpets, name it. That is Super 10. 1 liter mixes up to 10 liters of water to make 11 liters of ready-to-use soap. And then in the middle there, we have Care. Care is a disinfectant. You can use Care for disinfecting surfaces where you prepare food, or even anything where you don't want to have any contact with germs. So Care is a disinfectant. It is safe. 1 liter makes up to over 50 liters of water. You mix it with 50 liters of water, and you have something that you can use over a long period of time. Then the LDC is light duty cleaner. You can use LDC for hand washing, washing fruits and vegetables. Very effective for that, by the way, because many times when you get these fruits, you just run them over water and then you eat. Little do you know that there are some insecticides and pesticides that are still on that fruit as you eat it. So while you think you're eating fruits and vegetables, you're actually intoxicating your body because of the pesticides and insecticides that are on those fruits. So we recommend that you soak them in care, run them over water, and it will clean them thoroughly. In addition to that, we have something that is good for laundry. It is good for both hand wash and also machine wash. V1 laundry is amazing. You just get a scoop, mix it in water, soak your clothes, warm water precisely. When you soak them, you leave them soak for about 3 to 4 hours or even 5. Best to do it overnight or during the day. You just come back and you rinse gently till the water is clear. You put on the wire. Makes life so easy. For those who use a machine, the way you use normal soap in a machine is the same way you use V1 laundry. The beauty about it is that as it works, it cleans the machine parts. So your machine will even work much longer. We have used it in a machine that we have now had for 8 years, and we have never had a problem with it. So that is something that you can use at home. Then we also have something good for people who do farming. If you know anyone who does agriculture, crop farming especially, SuperGrow is something that will give them an opportunity to maximize their yields and increase their profitability. It enhances water availability to the plant so that it grows better, grows faster, you get better yields. And by the way, all these products are GMO free. All these products are organic. They are non-toxic, no harsh chemicals that are going to affect you or your children. So all these products are safe. And last but not least, I'll talk about the skin care, because the skin is the largest organ that all of us here have. And all of us want to keep looking better and younger for longer. We do have a product that was derived out of Ipsy Botanicals. It is scientifically formulated and it is age-defying. You can take some of those products, use them on your skin, and you'll be amazed at how you look. Having said that, the question is, how do we get these products? You can get these products on retail, especially if you are a guest. You can get them on retail and use them. But it even gets better when you partner with us. Because when you do that, you become what we call a distributor. As a distributor, the first thing you do is that you get products at a discounted price. I know many people that have said, for me, I just want to be a distributor so that I can get these products at a discount. And that alone is good because you save a big chunk of money by just buying the products at a discount. In addition to that, if these products truly work for you, and you believe in the philosophy that you should love your neighbor as you love yourself, then sure, if you use something and it works for you, you cannot afford to keep quiet. So you can begin to tell somebody, and as a result, you are now promoting the product. This is when it becomes a business. And as a result of this business, you can work where and when you want. You can enjoy the freedom of being your own boss. You can enjoy personal growth and development. You can build lifelong relationships. You can learn how to build a foundation of lifelong financial well-being. All that out of a business that you just start casually by talking to people about something that is working for you. You can get out of debt. You can belong to a passionate, like-minded community. You can even get healthy as you use the products and learn how to share good health with those you love. And guess what? You can even travel the world. That was my experience, because I did not know that this business would grow as big as it grew. Today, I am here and I can testify that this business works, the products work, that if you're going to make it happen, it is you do it. How does it begin? If you say, I am interested, if you say, I want to partner with Neolife, I want to grow a business, I want to use the products at a discount, you partner with Neolife at a simple fee. This could vary from country to country, but I can just estimate it and say, this would be about $50, probably about $60 to $70. When you pay that money in Uganda shillings, precisely, it is 473,000. So if you convert that, it is about $60. So when you pay that money, the first thing that you do is that, first of all, what do you get? When you pay that money, first of all, you become a registered distributor. Secondly, you get a membership identification number, which you use to access your products at a discount. Thirdly, you'll get some literature, which you can read to understand more about the company and the products. Fourth, you will get some login details so that you can access back office, and then you can be able to see your business online or even read more about the products online. And then you'll even get some products on that money. But what we recommend is you can even, because on that money, you'll only get about 1 or 2 products. What we advise is that you can invest slightly more money and then you can get more product, so that you're not limited to the one you find in the kit, but you can have more product for your personal usage. And the first thing that you're going to do is to simply use the product. When you begin to use the product, you will personally begin to feel the experience and the benefits. Because whenever I talk to people about these products, the first question they ask me is, so, Jesse, for you, which product do you use? And I was told that if you tell one lie, just be ready to tell more lies to cover up the first one. So if you say, let's assume you're not using the products. So you say, yes, I'm using G1 laundry. That's one lie. So they will ask you, how does it work? Oh, it's amazing. Line number 2. So tell me, how do you use it? So already, because you don't use it, you don't even know how it works. You understand? So we always advise that you use the product. And the more products you use, the better it will be. The better you will feel. The better you will talk to people. You will speak better about the products when you use them. So the first thing is you use the product. So if you take any of the products, the nutrition, the home care, the skin care, take them and use them. As you begin to use the products, begin to share your product experience with other people. These products, it's not about the technicalities of them. No, just tell people how you felt when you began to use the products. And as a result, take, for example, if you took that Pro Vitality and you began to share it with other people, about 6 customers, you will now become what we call a manager. As a manager, you will be earning a profit, but in addition to that, you'll also earn a commission. In Uganda shillings, it could come to about 150,000. 150,000 is probably about $30 to $50 on average additional income every month for just using the products and recommending them to other people. And by the way, even if you don't recommend them to other people, you can just buy them for yourself and for your family, and that's it, and you're okay. Okay? So build a retail customer base, and that is how you begin to grow your business. It even gets better, because in addition to using their products, there are people that will say, wait a minute, these products are really good. I also want to grow the business just like you. So if you go ahead and share the opportunity with those people, that is one, you begin to build your team, A, B, and C. So you're going to show them how they can also build their businesses to become a manager like you. And when you do that, you'll become what we call a senior manager. A senior manager is someone who makes approximately 300,000 Uganda shillings. In US dollars, that's approximately about $100 to about $200. Okay. And there are even senior managers. There's another level of senior managers called executive managers. Those are people who earn in excess of about $300 because they are building a solid and a good business. The title simply means that you are reaching out to more people and helping them to use the products and fulfill the mission of becoming a healthy and a happier place. It continues through our personal development, our weekly training sessions. You are going to grow personally. And as a result, you will begin to help other people to become senior managers like you and become a director. Director is someone who earns about 2 million shillings. That would be about $500 approximately. Think about that. You already have your job, you have a business, you have something you're doing that earns you money. This is just an additional income. Anything extra makes your life better. Remember the 7 streams of income? This becomes another stream of income. Our business is designed in such a way that when you help other people to achieve their dreams, you also achieve theirs. But there's a gentleman called Zig Ziglar. May his soul rest in peace. He said that you can get anything you want in life if you help other people get what they want. That you can have anything you want in life if you help other people get what they want. So the trick to success in their life is to help other people to get what they want. As a result, you will get what you want. So if you help other people to become directors, just like you will become what we call a world team member. A world team member earns about 3 million shillings to about 8 million shillings. That's about $1,000 to about $2,000. If you continue to show people how to become directors and world team members, you will become what we call a president's team member. a president's team member takes home over 10 million shillings, approximately $3,000 and above. That is the kind of business that we talk about. One of the things I love about this business is that there is no limit to how far you can go. The limit is set by you. Personally, when I saw this business, I was interested. I looked at the products and I said, let me try this. So I began using especially the cleaning products. And when I began to use them, I began to feel confident about them. I had the courage and the guts to go out and talk to people. And as I began to talk to people, they were interested. Of course, some people would say no, and that's okay. And people, by the way, people would say no to you, and that's okay. There's no one in this world who has ever convinced someone on everything. No, there is nobody. Not even Jesus Christ convinced the entire world to follow him. That one is not going to happen. It's not going to happen to you either. So not everyone you talk to will say yes. Some people will say no, and that is okay. As I began to talk to people, people began to buy the products. I became a manager. I remember my first check. It was about, how much was this? This was many years ago. So the figures will be small, but it was maybe about $5. I was excited about it because for me, that was my first commission. That was my first bonus. And then a few months later, I developed other managers. I became a senior manager. I began to earn about $100. I was still on campus. I was so excited. Then by the time I was in second year, I had become a director. I was earning that income as a director. When I got to third year, I still remember that I was earning approximately $500 to $1,000. I was still a student at the university. By the time I graduated as a mechanical engineer, the income I was earning from my business was much higher than what I would have paid as a graduate engineer. I continued to grow this business. It's amazing. We began to travel the world. I remember my first trip was to London. Neolife was celebrating 50 years. It was my first time on a plane, my first time ever on an aeroplane. I still remember I had been dreaming on a plane. Sometimes I would sleep, wake up, and I'm in my bed. Now this time the dream came to pass. I still remember that Tuesday afternoon in June 2008 when I packed my bag, went in a suit to the airport, and someone looked at me and said, "Jesse, if there is space on the first class, that's where you will sit." I sat on that amazing flight, Emirates to Dubai via Addis, and then we hit from Dubai to Heathrow, 8 hours. We were in London for 2 weeks. Came back, went to Durban, I've been to Johannesburg, I've been to Mauritius, I've been to Zanzibar, I've been to Victoria Falls. It's amazing. You can travel the world if that is your dream. I have grown at a personal level. I used to be shy. I could not speak to people, but today I am a communicator. Today I aspire to be the best speaker that I can be. Today I am part of an organization that empowers people to become effective communicators and leaders. And I was recognized with distinction with the highest award that a member can have. So all that is possible because of the personal growth that you can find in Neolife. There is no limit where you can go. Those who enjoy travel, unlimited travel and lifestyle opportunity. Like I mentioned earlier, London, San Francisco, Hawaii, Victoria Falls, Cape Town, Sun City, Hong Kong, Dubai, to mention but a few. Not next year, this year, the world team members are going to be in Turkey, Istanbul. Yes, you can travel the world and have fun. The president's team members are going to be in Qatar less than a month or two from now. All that is possible. But today we are very excited because on the call, we have a lady. This lady started this business some years ago. And I have watched her grow. Very inspiring lady, amazing testimony. And she does her business in Namibia. We are privileged and honored to have Aune Kalume on the call. And she is going to amaze us with her experience and story in your life. I would like to invite you, Aune, to take it away.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jesse. That was a beautiful presentation. Thank you so very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and compliments of the new year. I am so humbled this evening to be the one sharing my story with each and every one of you. And of course, we have so many dynamic leaders on the call this evening. And I don't take this platform for granted. For the people who are seeing me for the first time, my name is Aune Kalume. I am a wife. I am married to Abraham. He is my friend and my life and business partner. We are doing Neolife together. And together we are blessed with 4 beautiful children. By profession, I'm an accountant that I am doing full-time, while on part-time, yes, we are doing Neolife. And I want to tell you, it has been a journey and a half. Why did I join Neolife? I joined Neolife because I needed to make extra income. In fact, I grew up from a very poor background. My father passed on when I was just 10 years old, and he was the only breadwinner. So my single mom has to raise all of us. We are 6 siblings, and we have really been so poor. It was so bad, I cannot express it in words. But I thank God because my mom used to always encourage us that if you want to have a good life, or if you want to have a life like all other people, you just need to work so hard. You need to study. And when you study, you get a job, that you become a teacher or a nurse, because those 2 were the only careers in my village that time. So I went hard to school. I studied hard, and I finished. I got a job. Of course, I did not go to nursing or to teaching, but I got a job as an I studied accounting. So I got a good job of that time. But then when I got a job, you know, being the firstborn in a family of or where people are not working, I become the only breadwinner. The payday become the alpha and omega of my salary. You know, all the needs, all the what they were all looking up to me to, you know, to meet their needs. But now I was thinking it's maybe going to get better, but months after months, it's never get better. So I realized I need an extra income, because otherwise I'll still continue to be poor, because month in, it was still the same thing. So that's how then I joined Neolife. And I want to tell you, Neolife came and it's really, really beautified our whole life. It has not been easy at the beginning. I want to tell you, it was a struggle. It was a struggle, but because I was coming out of a place, or I was coming out of a need, I was so scared to go back to poverty. I look at myself and I said, I need to do this. And I want to tell you, it was not easy, but it was worth it. Because it took a while before I became a director. And when I become a director, life changed. So Neolife has made a big and a huge impact in my life and in the life of many people around me. And I am so passionate about this business because I have seen how far or how big it has made an impact in my life. And this evening, I'm really having this privilege just to share with you a few of the highlights, the benefits that I have got, or that we have received from this business. The first thing that I am really like to share with you tonight is our home or house in the village. You know, when we come to Neolife, I was in my late 20s. We were just a young couple. They taught us the power of a dream. They said, dream whatever that you want. From school, we were not, I mean, I went to primary school, secondary school, university, but we were never get an opportunity to learn or to get about, dream about it, believe in it and everything like that. But when we come to Neolife, that was the first thing that we learned, that whatever that you want, just put it in your put it in pictures, dream about it and work towards it, and you will achieve. So now the first thing that we were working towards when we came in Neolife, of course, we put up, I wanted extra income, just 1,000, but along the way, they teach us now the dreams. So we put up, my husband said, come, let's draw up a house, our holiday home, our retirement home, whatever that we can call it, in the village. And then there we were drawing and, you know, we were imagining things. And I want to tell you, we give ourselves even time limits to say before we turn 40, let's have this house, you know, up and we are living in it. And I want to tell you the power of a dream. 8 years ago, or 8 years ago, we moved in this house. And it's a beautiful, beautiful house. Even this holiday, when I was sleeping there, I look at myself and I said, man, I have done something with my life. Because, you know, I was there from the onset. It was all built with Neolife money. I see how we struggled, how we worked so hard, how we see all the dreams that were, you know, all the goals that we have been achieving. And it's giving me so much joy to know that at least I have done something with my Neolife business. Another thing, or the second thing that I want to share with you this evening, as a family, we are having 4 beautiful children, and all these kids, we send them to private school. Now, I don't know in Uganda, but in Namibia, when you have 4 kids going to private school, you don't count small money. It's a lot of money. But I thank God because we are able to do it. Because myself, when I finished primary school, and it was my time to go to secondary school, I got a scholarship to study in one of the best region private school. But I couldn't go. The reason I couldn't go is because my single mom couldn't afford to pay the bus fee and my cosmetics. And I understood because I know our struggles. So I missed that opportunity of attending a secondary school in private school. But today when I'm sending my kids to private school, I am so grateful. And I just really want to thank Neolife because of course I have a good job, but and my husband is having a good job, but with our salaries, we couldn't afford the life that we are living today. And again, we are not only sending them to private school, we are also affording traveling, giving them holidays abroad. And when we go to holidays abroad, we don't travel by bus. We go by plane. We are flying. And I want to tell you, it's meaning so much. It's such a volume to me. Because for me, when I grew up, the only mode of transport that we knew in our village, it was bicycle. If you are sick, you are going to hospital with a bicycle. But now looking at what we are having and what we can afford, it's really giving me so much joy that I'll be able to afford so many things traveling abroad. And when you are traveling in a family of 6 again, you don't count small money. If I was just employed and my husband was just employed and we did not have Neolife aside, we could have not arranged, or we could have not managed to afford all this beautiful lifestyle that we are living. And another highlight that I want to mention to you, one of the benefits that we got in Neolife, is really a lifestyle. Neolife has been such an amazing business opportunity. We have been traveling, just as Jesse was explaining those beautiful places that he has been. We have been there. For the past 16 years, we are married now, I'm counting 17 years. My husband and I have been traveling, take out the COVID years alone. We have been traveling all over the world. So we travel together and we bond and we Neolife together as a couple. As I said, we are married for 17 years, but it's still like we are married for 17 hours. We are still on our honeymoons. It's all by the grace of God, and it's seriously by the bond, the commonness that we are having in your life. The other priceless benefit that you are having is wealth. It's health. Unbelievable. Where will you get a company or an opportunity where you are getting an opportunity to use the products that giving you all the benefit of health that you want? You look good, you feel good, yet you are getting paid each and every single month. You are getting paid for the product that you use. Like now we are in January. In January, people are complaining about January school fees. We just, our salaries, we spend them in December. But just this week, Monday, We have received our sound bonus, and we are here in January. Our fridges and our everything, our cars, they are full of petrol. Our house, the music is still playing, and we are still like we're in December. And this is only happening because we are having extra income. So benefits in your life, they are just a privilege. And you are getting money. You are not only getting money in your life. After you get money, if you're a wealthy member, you get a chance to travel abroad. Each and every single year, you are having a holiday. Like, you know, we have been everywhere. I remember last year we were in Zimbabwe, in Durban. Imagine you and your soulmate, you wake up on, you know, beautiful rooms. The beds are white, the gowns are white, the shoes are white, and you go to a beautiful, delicious breakfast. And when you come out of the breakfast, you know, here we were given even the spa, you know, the voucher for you to go for a body massage. Can you believe? By just doing yourself a favor of using the product and making money for yourself, yet you're so rewarded. As I'm talking, we are looking, my husband and I have already been booked for Istanbul World Team Conference. We are going to Turkey. I am so excited because I know I'm meeting other leaders from all other regions. And we are looking forward. We are so excited of going there and explore the world. We are going to buy our perfume. We are going to buy our shoes. We are really just going to enjoy our life, because we decided that before, you know, Jesus Terry, we should live our life to the fullest, and we should live it here before we go to the mansions in heaven. That's why it's really, I just want to tell, if there's a message to all the ladies on the call there, that add values to yourself, whether you are working or you are not working. Because at least, even if you have, maybe your husband is rich, I want to tell you that it's always better when you have something of your own. It's always better because it's giving you another weight. Money can command respect. Not every woman is beatable. So I want to encourage you that if you are working, they are saying profits are better than wages. Because you know what, in wages, you can earn a living, but in profits, you can earn a fortune. So it's always better when you have something extra, when you have another streams of income, whether you're having your job. And I also want really to encourage all the men in the call tonight that, you know, you can do more. The ladies of today's, we are not only looking for well-behaved men. Of course, we want well-behaved men, but plus well-behaved bank accounts. What is that I'm trying to say? I'm saying we are now living in the space and in the world whereby we need really to work hard, men and women. The time is gone whereby women are just home and they're just waiting for one stream of income. We are in the time where we can really, you know, work so hard for ourselves and get out of poverty and really free the Africa of, you know, people of being known a continent of poverty. I just want to encourage all of us today that if, like this year, we just started a new year, what is that we can do to move forward? I want to talk about the power of the dream. You know, they said whatever that you believe or whatever that your mind can conceive, if you believe in it, you can achieve. So we are just starting the new year. I want to encourage each and every one of you to put down your year resolutions. Put down your year resolutions. Make it a point. What is the car that you want to drive in the next 2 years? At the end of 2023, what is that you want to achieve? Now, whatever that you think of, you need to put it down. And putting it down is not enough. Again, maybe make it your screensaver. Put it up and look at that dream day in, day out. Why? Because life can be challenging. Maybe you'll be coming out of this call and you want just to go out and do your business. I want to tell you, we have family, friends, and we have family and friends that can discourage you and they say, no, that thing and that. But if you just want to focus, if you look at your dreams and you really just focus on that dreams and you focus on that dream that you are looking at, you'll be able to achieve. And I also just want to tell you that if whatever that you think you can achieve, or whatever that you think you cannot achieve, you are right. So you must take care of your mind. This year, I want us, all of us, to take it on a high note and to take care of our mind, to think only the positive energy vibes only. As we are looking at 2023, I really want to wish and encourage all of us to work so hard so that at least we can take our life to another level. Thank you so very much, Jesse, and thank you so much, Andrew, for inviting me. It has been always a pleasure. I wish you everything of the best for 2023. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Aune Kalume. Great session, great inspiration. We have been inspired, I must say, with your story, your encouragement, your motivation, the way Neolife has made a difference in your life, and the dreams that you have actualized. I believe that can happen for everybody on the call. So thank you so much, and thank you for making the time to come on the call to share your wonderful, amazing, and inspiring story with our distributors and our guests. So in closing, I just want to say what it takes to succeed. Already, Aune has already mentioned that you need to have a dream. A dream, because it is what will give you the motivation. It is what will give you the fuel. Even when life gets hard, it is your reason why that will keep you going when everything around you tells you to stop. The second thing I believe you need is to make a decision. Many people never decide. Many people say, I'm thinking about it. They think about it. They think about it until they forget about it. And yet they know they should do. There is something called the law of diminishing intent. It says that the more you delay to do something that you know you should do, the greater the odds that you will not do it. So make up your mind, make a decision, and back that decision with a belief that if others have done it, you can also do it. That is how it works. In fact, I remember one time attending an event where the founder of Neolife was speaking, and he said, you know, Neolife, you don't even need faith, because faith works where you don't see. But here you have seen Aune, you have heard her story, you've seen all these people that have made it. Surely, if it can happen for them, it can also happen for you. And at the end of the day, nothing happens until something changes. So you have to take action. Because if you keep doing things that you have been doing in the past, you will keep getting the things that you have been getting. So in order for you to get something new, ask yourself, for me to achieve these goals, for me to earn this amount of money, for me to drive this car, for me to travel to this destination, what must I do that I've not been doing? And begin to take action on that. And for a guest on the call, one of the best actions to take is to get in touch with the person who has invited you. I know you may have some questions. Have the one-on-one with them. They will share with you a form which you can fill. You don't even have to fill a form anymore. You can just share your details and we upload everything online, make the payment, and you have become a distributor. The next thing is to start to do the actions and the activities that we need to do. Involve yourself in the weekly trainings, which we do online and in person, and like that, your life will begin to get better. So I would like to say welcome to the family of Neolife. For those who are coming on board, you are most welcome, and we look forward to walking this journey with you to help you to make your life better as you partner with us on a journey and on a mission to make the world a healthier and a happier place. So for me, I would like to say thank you so much for coming on board. Thank you for logging in tonight. And I would like to say a good night and all the best.